Every move is a master plan. Skies are the limit, it's where we begin. Power ignites where dreams lock in.
Rising up, hear the sound in our hands. Every move is
Reach the worm gate spin, dark star cartel upload the war within. Time loop, pirates glitch, the drive cascade, entanglement, crash, universe, retrograde. Neon slipstream cut, we ride without a name. Black hole bounce with a secto frame. Protocol break, no fail safe to warn ya. Core goes hot, phase loop, insomnia. In my HUD, star map corrupt, still sliced through the mud. Xeno dialect laced in the rhythm burst. Grav rap gospel, ride the final verse. Clones with a purpose, dropped information. Void gate silence, hums of damnation. AI choir sings recursion and pain. Code turns holy, loop the strain. 0-day rebel, slicer in disguise. Data mass pulse and quantum sunrise. Bounty on my ghost from the deep state zone. Hard light crown and the mech made throne. Anti-matter drums kick the pressure wave. Decks go red, there's a system to save. Icarus crew locked in vector descent. Dark side rave with the paradox bend. Neon slipstream cut, we ride without a name. Black hole bounce with a sympho frame. Protocol break, no fail safe to warn ya. Core goes hot, phase loop, insomnia. Shield of soul core. Pulse grenades hum like a baseline war. Subspace sirens singing binary screams. Dream code cracked through magnetic beams. Nanotech crown on my cortex throne. Stack black ice in a kill zone zone. G-force thoughts hit the railgun curve. Syntax bleed, no gods to serve. Syntax bleed, no gods to serve.
Okay. Hello. There we go. All right, welcome back. Today I am doing a grab bag for space engineers, and I was thinking I felt like doing some building. I haven't done much significant building in a while, so thought I would come in here and see what I can put together for the next couple of hours. Before we get started, let's do a sound check. Oh no, I need that. Oh, all right. I guess I did not need that. All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that seems good. All right, next, I want to check. I'm not sure what mods are in here, so let's do, see if I can test that out real quick. There's one in particular I want to make sure I don't have. Yeah, this will work. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. My groups are set up, but not on the toolbar. And the names. All right, looks like I was in the middle of configuring this. Okay, good. All right, I want to make sure the imperfect dampeners were not on. I really like the mod, but it is a little heavy on the processing for my computer. Oh. Hey, Robert. What's going on, man? So you were using some AI blocks this weekend, huh? What did you do? Where did Earth go? All right. Let's see. So I wanted to start with some sort of, I don't know, some sort of like racing machine. Thinking like a vector thrust racing machine. I do a lot of that, so it seems fitting. Um, let's see here. And I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I mean, to be honest, I never do. But I'm feeling pretty tired today, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to just talk off the cuff like I normally do. Come up with fascinating impromptu things. Well, I never do that anyway, but you know. Let's see. Oh, you learned, don't let the recorder blocks perform a lot of actions at waypoints. Better to activate a timer block and have it perform the actions. That difference was night and day. Now that's interesting, because I would have. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, because I would have said to do that anyway, but not for performance reasons. Because there we go. But because if you decide, like, say you're building and you decide to move, like delete and replace the recorder block or something like that, or it gets damaged and you need to repair it, all the actions that you've associated inside it to different things, you'll have to reset up. But if you put them instead in a timer, it's only one thing you have to reset up. Granted, if the timer is destroyed, you have the same problem. But at least personally, I find that moving timers or destroying timers, having problems with timers, doing like, it's just not as common. Like, is if I want to say like, oh, I don't want the AI block there, I want it over here, or I don't want this AI block, I want that AI block, or I want to change where my waypoints are. For example, this is really common. If I do 3 waypoints and I have like 4 things happen at the first one and nothing in the middle and 5 things happen at the last one. If I decide to move those waypoints, I got to put those things in again, all 4 of those things or all 5 of those things. Whereas if I put them in a timer, I just have to drop a call to that timer in. So it's like using a function, like a subroutine in programming. So that's why I would have always advocated, or that's why I have always advocated for using timers instead of putting things directly into a lot of the blocks that have actions. But I'm curious about why you say, well, you don't say performance, you just say the difference was night and day, but I'm curious what was the difference that you saw? Was it a performance difference or was it something different? Speaking of different, I'm going to try something different. I don't know what, but I'm thinking I want to try something different. Let's see. Thinking maybe some kind of wedge shape. Of course, then I don't know where I'll put the thruster nacelles. So it's got 5 batteries now, so that is a good amount. And now we got 6. That is a lot. All right. So I'm sort of thinking like something along the lines of like, if you think of the top view of like a bird of prey. The wings kind of go, the bird is facing up, they kind of go up and then out like that. I'm sort of maybe thinking of design something like that, but instead of wings, it's the nacelles. I'm not sure how to do that. Needs to go up. And then here, here, and we'll do and at this point I'm just playing with shapes. I don't know what I had in mind. I didn't have like a specific vision. Oh, okay. That's all right, cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then maybe we can do this. Not the piece I thought it was. There we go. All right. And now, let's see if I put... If I put a rotor here, I've never put the engines out that far before. I think I may need to bulk up some of this a bit in order for it to look right. And this like when I don't know, when I don't have like some sort of like shape or design in mind, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just start, I sort of shift into like what I think of as like a carving mode where I'm or like working with clay. So you're like you put stuff on as long as it looks better than or closer to or like less not like
Critical.
what you don't want. Ooh, that's a lot of negatives. And then taking away stuff that doesn't look right, and basically just kind of experimenting, because like I said, I don't really have a clear vision of what I want here. Normally if I know like, oh, I want this kind of machine or that kind of machine, or I was thinking of working with this type of shape or that kind of line, you know, I'll get to working on those shapes or lines or whatever. But if I don't have anything, then yeah, I end up kind of doing something sort of like this, where it's just slapping down solid cubes until I, you know, like sort of get something that looks somewhat interesting, and then I'll trim away things to try and make it look better. Like this, for example, I might go, oh yeah, okay, because I kind of like these two, the top and bottom shapes with this lip coming out here. I don't know if I want it to be a full block, but Yeah, I might go with like a half block. Might be good. Oops. You like that? Yeah, maybe. Might be good. Interesting. Okay, so you're using a recorder block, and you had a bunch of things in there, like a bunch of actions assigned to specific waypoints. And you're saying it would not perform all the tasks for a given waypoint. So you like turn off a connector, change your speed. It was random as hell, and you had problems overshooting waypoints or just losing its connection. Yeah, yeah, I get that too. Yeah, the AI blocks are hot garbage. I don't know how to sugarcoat it. They've been out for like 2 years now. You know, they haven't improved, so I don't really see why I should, you know, be nice about it anymore. Or don't be nice about it, but like I don't, you know, I don't know why I should sugarcoat it. They've been out for a while and they haven't been improved. I don't know what the problem is. But yeah, they're very unreliable. I've said that since the day they came out, since before they came out. I've been saying they are not reliable. They don't consistently do what they're supposed to do, what you've told them to do, and just like you've discovered. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. That really sucks. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Yeah. I don't know why. Let's do that. I don't really like this. I don't like using the same shape back to back, like I've done here and here and here and here, here and here. I think it usually does not look good. Let's see. If I want this to rotate, let's try this. Now these cylindrical columns did not used to work well
Fuel critical.
when used like this. However, there was an update, a few updates back, where they adjusted the collision on this part. So, and I haven't tried this since that update. I don't remember which update it was. It was a footnote in a long list of changes. But I'm thinking it will rotate better now. In the past when I've tried this, there's a lot of clang. So we'll see. Maybe this will work now. Oh, I see. You were putting all the commands into the block to save space. Yeah. Instead of using timers. Yeah. Yeah, I like using timers. Like I said, I think of them like functions or subroutines. It also makes it easy to test that things are doing what they're supposed to. So you separate the things you want to happen from the event that's supposed to trigger them, like you're hitting your waypoint. So you can, put your ship near the waypoint and then just execute the trigger and see if it does what it's supposed to. That's one of the ways I use them as well. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I pushed it back. Pushed it back a full block. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize I'd done that. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see. Right here goes this one. Is that the one it was? Or was it? I don't remember what I had. Excuse me. Okay, I think. Okay, I think it was a square. A cube. So we'll do that. Well, that doesn't really help, does it? That just pushes it out even further. Yeah. Maybe it's not going to be a racer. Well, I thought it was. Let's see. Let's get some thrusters on here. Oh, they never look quite right. All right, I want it here. Not that one. There we go. Nope. Not quite. There we go. Okay. All right. Sure. Hmm.
Fuel critical.
Hmm. You know what? That's fine. Sure. Whatever. All right. Cool, I suppose. Alrighty, let's see. Let's throw in. Let's throw in some beam block. Let's see, we'll come to here. Put an end piece. And then we'll transition to I kind of wanted it to come up a little bit and finish a little higher in the back. I guess for now, we'll just do exactly that. And then adjust. All right, so we can do here. Let's see, there's 3 between them. I don't know that I really want 3 fixed forward. Well, it is a configuration I've not done before, I think. Certainly is one I don't do a lot. And I may have enough power, enough batteries on here to run this. Or harness the high point. Always look slightly at an angle when I'm placing it. All right, what do we have? 3, 4, 5, and 4 is 9. And for batteries, I have 2, 4, 6. Don't think that's enough. These each hold 3. These are 2.4 each. Let's see. They use 2.4 and the batteries, oh, they hold 4, not 3. Okay. So, or they hold 3, their output is, max output is 4. Right? No. Wow. I'm all over the place. They hold 1, the max output is 4.
Critical.
Right, because a fully loaded battery will last 15 minutes. Okay, and I knew that. All right. So if this were 10, that would be a demand of 24, and I have 2, 4, 6 times 4 is 24. So I have enough power for the 9 plus 2.4 megawatts extra. Okay. But if I put any sort of stabilizing thrusters on, I'm going to easily be redlining this. So I think what I'll do, I have this space in here. Let's build a temporary connection. All right. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3 right here. That's where I'm thinking. So we'll get rid of that, and we'll put this like, yeah, we'll put it like that. And then here, oh, something's in the way. What's in the way? Oh, oh, they're up. Okay. Okay, well, maybe that's what I want to do instead. Maybe I want to put it right there. Right? All right, that would mean these stay. Could do like that. There. All right, we can make this one. I'm going to move this forward, what I had here. Here. There. And I think I'll use that. So make it a little thicker. But I don't think I can... I don't think I can go straight up. That's going to be too visually heavy. So let's go like this. And then do that. Okay. Oh, hello to the other people that have joined us. It was for a very large grid warship to dock to an asteroid base. That way you don't have to orient and fly in circles every time you come home. Yes, I got you, man. That was one of the main use cases that I anticipated using most frequently when the AI blocks were released, and yeah, they just aren't reliable. So I've never gotten them to work consistently. Like, I can get them to work if I build a ship and then I put the blocks in it, and then I go to the very specific place where I want them to work, and then I fiddle with them for 3 or 4 hours. I get them to work in that one case a few times, but they don't consistently work at all. So yeah, I got you, man. I don't know what to say.
Fuel critical.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay, that's cool. Now it just looks like, yeah, there's 2 pieces. Okay, cool, cool. And we can even go here and just, do we want that one or... Oh, yeah, there we go. That's better. Yeah, so much for a racing machine. I don't know, maybe it's going to be a gunship or... Fuck, I don't know. Alright, that can go. There's no room for any cargo on this thing. Um, oh wait, there is if I use the cool the cool impractical cargo containers. Pardon me. While I adjust my seat. Now, where were those guys? They were... Here they are. Yep, that's the one. I was curious if if any of the other ones were, what else was available in small grid. Looks like not much. All right, so we can do like this. It's kind of a cool look. We'll turn that off. They don't mirror well. Yeah, you know what? I gotta say, that looks cool. Might be a little heavy. Oh, but you know what? Oh, you know what? You know what? We got these pieces now. And these pieces. Yeah, these things look good. Now, do we have... I know we have some slopes. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. We don't have any half slopes though. Like half of this. Do we? No, I was hoping. All right, okay, that's all right. I think it still looks cool. Be a lot cooler if it was mirrored. But I also... Oh, okay. All right. Cool. All right, let's play with these shapes a little bit. Well, that's interesting. Oh, right. The small grids only have the rounded edge A. They don't have the alternates. Okay. That's fine. Huh. That usually repeating a pattern like this end to end I think usually it doesn't look good. There are exceptions. And while I don't necessarily think this looks good here, I do think the pattern, it actually does seem to work. That's pretty cool. What about something like this? Interesting. What about Oh, that's nice. So I was thinking of actually using something like... Jesus, they just all look good, don't they? Man. They're tricky to use, but they sure do look good. So I was actually thinking, oh, there's the half block. Yeah. I was thinking of like this on the front. Yeah, I think that's the shape I was looking for, but I don't think that's really working. I think this is what I did, right? I mean, I added another piece in the middle there, but that's cool. Yeah, I like that. What? Okay. All right. Um. All right. Let's tinker for a little bit with the front here. I'm curious. I'm curious if these pieces can do anything interesting. I'm not sure how to describe the shape that I might be looking for. Oh no, these are nice. I feel like these are the sorts of things you can put a lot of places and they'll just look good. You know, like here or something. You put one there, and then one of these guys, and you could do that. Not that one. Although that one would look good. I feel like those should be on the side somewhere. Maybe here. Almost gives a vague suggestion of a wing. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. It's like a little, kind of looks like a little sensor blister. Sensor blister or something. Okay, so oh, okay. Yours worked on multiple occasions of returning home. You just aim at the GPS near dock orientation using collision avoidance anywhere in path seemed to cause issues in the repeatability. Yeah. 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 I mean, that's in general, that's the same experience I had. It was like you could get it to work in the very specific situation you're building for, and it would sort of work, or it would work 80% of the time. But yeah, I just couldn't get them to consistently work. I have a base set up where I've got two landing pads right next to each other. I've got two drones on the base. The landing pads are identical. The drones are identical. And then I have waypoints that go around the perimeter of the base. And then I have a set of waypoints that lead to the landing pads, like to the general area of the landing pads, and waypoints that lead away from the general area of the landing pads. And then I have waypoints specific to each landing pad. So if you think like here's your patrol, and then you've got go to the landing pads, right? And then you've got two landing pads here, so you got one set of waypoints goes there and one goes there, right? And then on the way out, it's the same way. Here, and then out to the patrol route. And they're set up identically. I've messed with the collision and precision, speed, everything. And then I let them go. And what they're supposed to do is supposed to patrol until like they get low on power. And then they fly to the to the waypoints, and then to their own landing. Like they don't even switch landing pads. So each one always flies to the same landing pad. And they just don't work consistently. Like one drone will about 80% of the time do exactly what it's supposed to do. And the other drone about 90% of the time will not do at all what it's supposed to do. It either goes to a waypoint and then just loiters and does nothing until it runs out of power, falls, or it goes to the landing pad and then does like this thing where like if the connector is like right where my fist is, it'll come down with its connector halfway off, and then it'll scoot like that until it gets to the edge of the landing pad and falls to the ground, and then it continues scooting along the ground until it gets stuck on something and runs out of power. And it does that 90% of the time, and I don't know why. I provided the world. I opened a bug report and provided the world to Keen, because these, the problems with the AI blocks are they're so temperamental that you can't just go into Keen and say, hey, the block X never does Y or always does X, because those are the easiest bugs to fix, and they basically got all those, right? So if you have a bug that's situational, you've got to provide the situation. So I did. And they came back and they were like, so at the time we didn't have the set speed command for the set speed action for the movement blocks. So I had 2 movement blocks. And so what I was doing is I had one movement block set up for fast movement for the patrol, and one for slow movement for docking, for landing, right? And I was switching them on and off. And they came back and they're like, oh, you can't use 2 blocks at the same time. Or like I think what I was doing was like whenever I needed one on, I shut them both off, because I was using timers, right? And I was just like, just shut them both off and turn on the one you want. That way I don't have to worry about keeping track of toggling this, toggling that, and what if something gets interrupted. Just shut them both off, turn on the one I want. And I do that a lot, and I use that pattern a lot in stuff that I'm doing. And I don't remember if it was shutting them both off at the same time, or if it was like shutting them off and then trying to turn one back on in the same tick, or what. They're like, basically, the way you're doing it, like they can't work like that. Like you have to do something different. And whatever they gave me, I'm like, okay, fine. But I'm like, that's not documented anywhere, right? Like that's not written down anywhere. Like it's not, nobody, like there's no way to know that. And the blocks are so temperamental, and they're so inconsistent in behavior that you can't actually figure that out, so like, yay, I got an answer, but boo, right? There's the only way I could have gotten the answer was to do exactly what I did, right? Struggle with it for hours and hours and hours and hours, finally decide it's a bug, report it to Keen, have them look at it, take it seriously, investigate, and then come back and say, here's what you did wrong, here's how to fix it. That's the only way to get there, and I'm like that's just not good. The blocks they're just not reliable, and I mean, code is always like basically always deterministic, right? But like with certain edge case exceptions, like code's basically deterministic. But if the conditions are so complex that you can't figure out like what's going to happen, then they're effectively random. And that's what I find most frustrating about the AI blocks, is you can't really figure them out. You can get them to do really trivial things, like everyone makes missiles. But everyone I've ever seen who makes missiles, it's always like, oh, yeah, I spent literally 30 hours in game developing this missile, and it only works on the ship that I built it on, in the game that I built it in. And it's, you can't take it to another server or something. You can't put it on another blueprint. Everything's, it's not even specialized. It's just not, I don't know. I think that's part of the problem. I don't know what the term is.
Fuel critical.
Anyway, yeah. Hey, Arlen, what's going on, man? Zero luck with patrol. Yeah. And then return to recorder blocks. Yeah. I've had mixed success. Very mixed success. Like the blocks, here's what I've seen. If you open up a game in creative or survival and you turn on creative and you want to do a demonstration and say, look, I'm going to show you how to do patrol. Like you can set it up and get it working good enough to be able to reasonably say, I have now demonstrated how to make a patrol route, right? The problem is that like outside of that laboratory environment, they're just so unreliable. So Arlen, how you doing today, buddy? These pieces are really nice. I just don't yet know really how to use them. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of a cool look. Beep, 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 beep. That's cool. One thing I like about these pieces is you have these quarter pieces. You can make it look like there's a ball like sticking out of the wall, I guess. Basically this shape right here. Which there wasn't really a way to do. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So it's smaller. Okay, so yeah, you could have done this, right? Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's kind of cool. Yeah, okay. So I was thinking like in terms of large grid, but yeah, I guess that would work. You can get a smaller one. That's kind of neat. It's kind of dialed back the sort of combat-y, fighter-y, racer-y nature of the, or aesthetic. That is okay. Let's slope this up. No, let's use this. Is that what I want? I don't think so. I mean, yeah, the piece fits, but I don't think that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, maybe this is it. I think that's what I was thinking of. Yeah. I don't really know about this. Boop, boop. So I could put... I do like this. I think that's a cool shape. Being able to make like these, they're almost like skids. I don't know. Do you think they look cool though? If you look at encounter ships, AI blocks, and timers, they do exactly what they told you you can't do. Like turn on a block, then turn off in timer block
Fuel
sequence.
critical.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, hello, Mr. Cinemation. Welcome. That's interesting, Robert. I have not looked at the encounter ships. I've actually not encountered many of the encounter ships. But I would like to. I just haven't yet. I feel like this needs something. Could do that. And then I don't really like that. I don't really like that either, but I know the piece that fits there is square on the end here, so there would be nothing over here that fit. You could just lean into it being different. That's cool. All right. Right. Oh, and I just realized I put no way for this thing to get power. Whoops. There are no gyros. It's feeling a bit long. I can put a block here, can't I? I think I should get rid of that space. All right, that is our backup copy, and then we're going to come over here and let's kill that. We'll kill this. I'm going to replace this with a beam block, and then we're going to kill this. All right, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to move this forward. Then we've got this one. All right. That goes away. Get that and paste it. Alrighty, that looks a little bit better. It still feels a little bit long. Maybe I can shorten the nose over here. So let's come over here. We'll do this. We're going to pull this back. Oops. By 1. And then I will pull these two back here. So this is... let's see. This was 4. That guy. And then this will be this guy. Boop, boop, boop. All right, this one is one of these guys right there. Okay. So then we've got that. That's just a block. That's just a block. Yeah, that'll work. So then here we had that one, that one. Oh, that's kind of cool. If you don't overdo it, the whole like shark tooth aesthetic where it's like jagged, I think that can look really cool. But it's easy to get carried away. All right, there we go. Doot. And let's tinker again with this.
Fuel critical.
And let's see. No, I don't like that. Nope. Wait, isn't there's a straight one, right? Yeah. It's not great. Oh. And then we can put this guy. Oh, I like it a little bit more now. Let's see. Let's get that in there, and then I think this might be too much, but let's see. Just gonna go ahead and drop in one of these guys. How's that? I do like now how the round pieces kind of extend back, and then it's like the square pieces extend in, so they're sort of like interlocking, you know? I do like that. I'm not in love with it, but yeah, it's a thing. Okay. All right, let's get rid of you before we mistake you for something good. And just out of curiosity, how do these look as like wings? I feel like these should be more on the outside, like something like over here. Oh. Oh, here's something. So we can do that. And where's the guy that fits him? Oh, that's a look. All right. Oh, you went into creative and hunted down and looked at all the NPCs. Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I'm all for it. I just haven't written really I haven't bothered to do that yet. I really would like to encounter them, or most of them, organically in a playthrough before I do that. So that I get the opportunity to, you know, discover and experience what they have to offer. Because my understanding is a lot of them have like reactive things programmed into them based on what the player does, which I think is a really neat idea. I'd like to see what they've done. So I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. The problem is I haven't really played that much with the NPCs either, so I'm holding out, but then not following through on my side. Hey, Mr. Cinemation. Thank you. I'm glad you like the design. It's just a ship. It's just a vector thrust ship. It was originally going to be some sort of racing craft, but it has gotten far bigger than I had planned. And I don't know. I'm just building something. I haven't done much building in a while, so just sort of tinkering. Oh, I've already got a sensor bubble thingy there. Let's move. Let's see. Let's move these guys over to here. Oh my goodness. Oh, you fucking with me. Quit it. Jesus. All right, there we go. Okay. Now, there is room here to put a connector. So I could charge. Actually, there's room here too. 1, 2. Yeah. Actually, there is plenty of room now. These keys are killing me. Okay. You know what? Yes. That is going to do it. And since we're doing the thing, let's do this way. Oh, that's nice. That looks good. But I was thinking of this. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. In isolation, I'm looking at like this and going up like that, not on a spaceship, but just as like a greeble on the side of like a tall something like a tall structure. Maybe on a power system or something, or on the building smokestack or something. Oh, it's kind of neat. Hello, Lulu. Okay, so we have power, we have like just about all the thrust in the world. Let's put some stabilizing thrust on here. So we'll use these little bastards. And you know what? I think yeah, I think we're gonna go here. That is not going to be enough. Hey, sweetie. Ooh. Oh, okay. Hang on. This might be cool. Let's see. I've never tried this before. Maybe I can make like a wing, like fins, vertical stabilizers that have. You know what? I don't like to have the same slope at the front and the back. I think it looks weird. You don't really like that either. See, like here, I like to have like you got the one slope and then the steeper slope in the back. I'd like to have a similar shape, but we don't have a piece like that. Could do this. The profile is right, but I don't think it looks good. What if we elaborate a little bit? No, I don't really like that. really like the idea. I don't want to build out a whole vertical stabilizer for one fan. That seems like a waste. Hang on. What if we put something in the middle?
Fuel critical.
I don't really like that. 1, 2, 3. And we do have this area under here. Okay, now that might go well under here because it's kind of this empty, unused space anyway. Let's see what it looks like. So we got that, and then here. And there. I mean, it fits. I think from the side, it's kind of okay. This is gonna remain this way. Get rid of these. And we'll go with something like this. A little bit small. Maybe if I put them on the bottom as well. Sure. Oh, you know what? I just had an idea. What if, oh, that's cool. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, I guess that would be the same as if you had a half block there. Okay, all right. I've actually done that a lot. I just didn't recognize the shape. Okay, so I was thinking, no, it's not really going to work. I was thinking like putting these wings here on top and on bottom. Yeah, let's see what it looks like. There we go. And then maybe something thinner like this. Actually, I don't think these are gonna stick. Let's see. I could do like I'd have to do a half block or like a half beam or something. Because I don't think the side of this short one here, I don't think anything will fit up here. Yeah, yeah. So nothing will be holding these into place if I go like that. Um, and I don't really want to just put a metal plate. Let's do that. And then we'll do, go to here. All right, what if we lean into the beam block? So. That's kind of cool, actually. I mean, that's kind of cool. Ooh. I kind of like that. I've never done that before. I like that. That's a lot of stabilizers on the back, but fuck it. We got a lot of thrusters. We'll probably need them. All right. Okay. Did I never finish this here? I guess not. Yeah. That'll work. Could do these. Yeah, they fit. It's a lot of pieces in a row, but I think it works. I could throw some beam block in here to break it up. What do we have? 6. We could do this one. Sure. All right. Yeah. You know what? I still don't know what the hell this is for, but oh, you've done the encounters multiple times. There's a Prototech warship that you've done 10 times. Oh my god. Oh wow. Yeah, you know what? I've done I think 2 Prototech encounters. Like organically in game, and then one it was a mess around game, or like a third encounter where it was like I was playing survival, but if things got even mildly inconvenient, I would just pop over to pop on the admin tools and fix things the way I wanted. And in that encounter, it was like I found it was like an orbital satellite or something, and it had satellites around it and safe zones, and I had a ship that I had built in survival in another game, I think, and I was just playing with it, and so I flew in and got blown up, so I just spawned another one. I did that probably a dozen times until I beated it, but I think only 2 times have I actually encountered a base like a factorum organically in a survival game, and then played it out. Mr. Cinnamon, you say, Mr. Cinemation, you find it really difficult to use the new rounded blocks. They are nice, but somehow won't fit the aesthetics of the rest. You know what I mean? Yes, I do know what you mean, and I agree. The new rounded blocks are very difficult to use, and that's part of why I'm trying to use them. Yeah, I think you have to go like use them as accents, like I've been trying to do here. I don't know how successful I've been, but yeah, I don't really think you can build with a lot of them at once and have it look right. Just like the original curve blocks. Uh-oh. Oh, this may be it. Hang on. All right, be back in just 1 minute here.
Critical. Solar sails unfold in time. Freedom flows, the course is mine. Vector shift, I realize new horizons. Which one is mine? Solar sails unfold in time.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right. Where was I? Yeah, I like the new rounded blocks. To be honest, I like the old ones as well. I do think with the right skins and colors, you can get some really cool looking stuff like accents. But I definitely think they pretty much have to be used as accents for sure. All right, let's try. Can we do this? Oh. Sure, why not? Oh, you know what? That was never supposed to be there. Um, hmm. I do wish we had some sort of like a U shape. Like I've seen a lot of people will use on large grid. They'll use corridor blocks to get like a U shape. I wish we had something like that for small grid, because that would, you know, fit right in there pretty well. Let's see. Let's see if a let's see. These I-beams make great greebling too when you slot them in right between the solid armor. I think it really breaks it up nicely. One sec. All right. And back again. All right, Mr. Cinemation. Thanks for dropping by, and yeah, please do check out my content, and love to hear any thoughts you might have. I'll see you later. All right, I think maybe here. Yeah, no. Oh, I don't like this flat edge. let's see. That feels like a bit much. All right, well, I guess flat edge it is.
Fuel critical.
Hmm. Sure. And let's see. How about... Nope. Too much variation. Sometimes you got to make the angles do what they look like they do. Yeah, all right. Okay. All right, so we got some stabilizers. We've got, oh, we got plenty of stabilizers. All right, that is great. Let's throw on that and that. Sure. Okay. All right, now I'm looking for places to maybe add some mechanical components for like control surfaces. Yeah, maybe we just throw on some fixed pins. I guess we need... Yeah. There we go. Sure. Well, this is a hefty boy, isn't it? Okay. And this space in here, I will use for, I guess, computers. Oh, there's not a single weapon on this thing, so yeah, I mean that's okay. Started off thinking it was a racer, and then I think by the time I got to about here, I was thinking gunship, and then I didn't put guns on it, but that's all right. Just be a big flying craft thingy. That's all right. Oh, hello, Pimpin. Pimpin wants to say hi. Oh, that was Pimpin. I think. There she is. All right. Yeah, let's just put some, we'll put some blocks in here. Let's see. Oh, I do have a lot of space in here. So I can expand down and even fill out if I wanted to. Timers or some such. Alright, we're just gonna go with, oh, I haven't put any gyros on this thing. I suppose we need some of those. Let's see, we'll do 1, 2, 3. And until I need more, go that. And we'll do that. Okay. Gyros. Where can I slap some gyros? Well, we can put gyros all over the place. I am not sure how many I'll need. I'm thinking I'm going to need 6. Vector thrust vehicles always need what I find
Fuel critical.
about 50 to 100% more than normal. For something like this, I would expect it to need 2 or 3. So I'm expecting 4 to 6. And on smaller vector thrust craft, I usually use 4. So I'm thinking this probably needs 6. Obviously, depending on how maneuverable you want the thing to be. You know what? Here, let's put them here. Alright, so beep 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 there. And do we want 3 or just the 2? Let's just do the 2 for now. That is twice as many as I would. No, that's yeah, that's 8. So sure. All right, we're gonna put sure. Okay, this is a hefty boy for sure. Let's get him. Oh, let's do this. I've had this speed-based ship sounds. I've had this enabled for years.
Fuel critical.
And supposedly that is what causes, like, if you're doing, I've complained about it in the past, but if you're doing like 100 meters a second in a ship and you sit in a seat, even if you're not thrusting, it just sounds horrendously loud. And supposedly that switch is what causes that to happen. And I've had that on for years and never realized that's what it was doing. I probably realized when I first put it in, and then it got disconnected in my brain. So anyway, so we still have the idle sound, but all right, let's see. So rolling is a bit sluggish, but given the size of this thing, it's I mean, it's a bit sluggish. But we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it anyway. So let's get the standard VTOS right there. Not TV. Let's get this loaded up, and then I'll take it down to Earth and give it a shot. See what happens. Oops. Here we go. Uh-oh. All right, that's uh-oh. All right, I don't know if that's a good sign or not. Let's see here. Thrusters. Let's get everything. Well, I've got to clean all this up. All right, we're going to do vector thrust system. We'll just call it that. Okay, this needs to include the gyros. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the program. And the rotors. Alright, so here. Actually, let's do this guy first. So we'll do that. Here. Put our tags. Stay at 15 and 100%. Don't do any of these things. Doot. All right, yada yada. Here, that's fine. Pulse, blah blah blah. We'll go 3 on that. The higher this number, the less, the more, the greater the reduction of sim impact. And it can be traumatic. So I highly recommend 3 or 4. You usually can't tell. Let me rephrase that. I can't tell the difference between 3, 4, and 0. All right, let's see. We need to apply tags. Apply tags. Run. All right, there we go. Cool. Oh, I didn't rename everything first. All right, gyros. Stabilization. That. Don't need to see them anymore. Thrusters. Here. Oh, they're off. Interesting. Oh, right. Okay. We are going to call these large TOS large. There's a wiring across my keyboard for the mic, so it's messing up my typing. Spheric. Sir. All right, place the name. And for the thrust flames, we're going to go here. That one, and let's go white. Let's go bluish white. Right? About like so. And then here we're going to go a deeper blue on low power. Okay, great. Don't need to see you guys. All right, the flat atmospheric thrusters here. All right, flat atmospheric thruster. Do I really care if they're flat? Not in this case, no. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to hide the thrust flame, and we're going to hide them. Come down to here. So we also have all of these here, there. All right, we've got the large thruster. And we're going to copy their controls. Here, here. That one, that one. That one, and then this one, this one, this one. And now these guys can be hidden as well. Sweet. So the batteries. Save that. Gonna rename them there. Beep beep. All right, you. Just fill them up. There. And there. Come back up here. I don't want to see you anymore. Oh, did I miss one? Sure did. Batteries. Did I not fill you up? Wow. Missed them all around. All right, there we go. Rotors. Just do that. All right, we're going to give them some power and some brakes so they don't spin randomly. Displacement. Okay, let's not do that. We don't need to see them. These guys we're just going to call program to be determined. Place the name. We'll turn them off, hide them. This is for docking. Okay, and then I don't, oh wait, no, and there. There we go. Don't need that, I do want that. There we go. Program. Cockpit, this is the main cockpit. We do want attitude and horizon. Okay. What are we going to call this guy? He's going to be a civilian atmospheric Vector thrust. What role would a one-man aircraft like have? It's got almost no cargo. I mean, it's like a smart car if a smart car was the size of like a very large car. Fuck, I don't know. It's a sports car. That's what it is. It's a supercar. Those are massively overbuilt. Don't seat many. Yeah, so it doesn't look like a sport craft. I don't know. To be determined. I don't want to sit here forever. All right, and the that doesn't look healthy, but that's fine. All right, let's blueprint this bad boy. There he is. And let's go to Earth. See how it flies. Let's see before we do that. All right. And boop. All right, that's promising. All right, let's see. We've got recharge on and off. One of these is not like the other. There we go. Batteries. Recharge on and off. Vector thrust system on. Off. And then here. Run. Here. Throttle. Oh my god. There we go. This one. Switch lock. Okay. Well, that looks really stupid, but you know what? It's fine.
Fuel critical.
All right, blueprint and rename. Okay, here we go. High power. Oh, damn. So that sucks. I wonder if do. That sucks. So, oh shit. Oh, okay. That's what the problem was. Off. On. All right, high power. No, high power. There we go. Ooh, that's cool. I love the sound of clang in the morning. All right. So what's going on is causing all that noise.
Fuel critical.
It's these blocks right here, the ones that wrap around this. I had thought when Keen adjusted the collision of this block that it would make that stop, but apparently it did not. Kill that. Doesn't look as nice anymore, but let's see. There we go. Not so loud either. That's cool. I don't think I've ever made a vector thrust vehicle with the thruster nacelles like this, where they're hanging. It's interesting. I don't know if I really like how it looks, but it's definitely different. It's my first time though. I'm sure if I ever do it again, it'll be a little bit better. This is cool. Yeah. Yeah, look at that engine exhaust. That's great. I love the colors. I love it. Yeah, it works fine. One thing I like is that when I build my vector thrust vehicles, I won't say that I necessarily always do this deliberately, but I definitely don't go out of my way to prevent it from happening, and that is allowing your engines to scorch, especially the vector thrust nacelles, to scorch the aft part of your aircraft, and you get that smoke because, whoops, you got to pay attention to what you're doing, Patrick, because I like how it makes the smoke randomly as you turn. I think that gives it the vehicle character. I really like it. And I'm actually not sure what they're scorching. I'm guessing it is maybe those little wings. If so, then it would be here. No? I kind of think that's what it's got to be. Those little tiny wings off of the cargo. I'm guessing. Oh, right. Oops. All right, I'm happy with it. It's a lot of work. I don't know that this is the most practical vehicle ever, since it uses so many damn thrusters and so many batteries and does nothing other than move you from A to B. Doesn't even haul cargo. But I still like it. It's a different design from what I usually do, and I'm still reasonably happy with the aesthetics, so I call that a win. And do a little wing over here, and there we go. Very cool. I'm pretty happy with this. Sweet. Yeah, it's a shame I had to get rid of those pieces out here. I may add those back on at some point and just accept the clanging noises. It'll still work. Let's do that. Go ahead and update the blueprint. Sweet. All right. Well, that took 2 hours. That's about right. That's about right. I always think, oh, I'll put one together. I'll take in about an hour. And I'm always wrong. Cool. All right. What else did I wanted to do? I wanted to do... Let's get out of here. I was thinking I might want to do a rebuild of a keen asset. On the other day, I was thinking about that, and I can't remember what it was I was looking at that struck me. So I'm going to go look at them real quick here. I don't really see anything jumping out. These are all small grid. All right, well, I don't know what I was thinking of. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, I don't have much to say. I'm trying to remember. See if any of these older designs are like jarring my memory. Oh, I know one thing I had wanted to do. I'd wanted to build a hydrogen-powered VTOL. Because I have very, very few. As a matter of fact, I think I only have 2 of those. Let's do HV. Oop. 1. Oh, well. Okay, honestly, that's more than I thought. Oh yeah, and I do have this this little miner. I really like that one. Okay, and then some other stuff. I built that one I built it in survival. I think I did some... I started in survival and then popped out to creative in between sessions. And I think I went back and forth a couple times. All right, let's pop this guy in here just to get a look at him. Gun 2, turret 3. Gun 2, turret 4. Raider, medium sniper. So these will have like assault cannon. Raider. I think this has assault cannon as well. I don't think these are the same style. Gun 3, turret 3. Oh, here we go. Rapid intercept type 2. Okay, these are variants on that one. Okay. And then mining stuff. Okay. Okay. So this is a medium sniper. Gun 2. It's 2 cannon, 3 turrets. Railgun, 2 turrets. T2G4. 4 guns.
Vehicle
Really?
critical.
Type 1, Type 2. 4 gun. I don't remember that. Oh, right. Oh, right. All right, cool. Well, he's twitchy. So that kind of rule of thumb I had earlier about how many oh, see, that's so cool. That doesn't make all that noise while you're moving. Oh, I love it. Anyway, about the gyros, that is for obviously combat craft. We'll have more. Oh my god, that's great. Okay. It's actually a lot quieter than I expected. But you know what? That's okay. Okay. So let's do HV. So that was the first version. Is that even the or is that the same? I'm trying to figure out if this is the same ship iterated on, or if it's simply got the same paint scheme. There we go. This looks like the same ship to me. Just iterated. What is the difference? What is the difference? These look the same. The gun, the armament's the same. Camo pattern is the same. See heavy armor at the front here. Heavy armor. Turrets are the same. These look like the same ship to me. Whoops. Okay, I suspect I renamed it and didn't delete the original. HV dash. So medium sniper became the rapid interceptor type 1, and then I iterated on it and it became type 2, replacing the 2 cannon and 2 machine guns with a single railgun. Okay. So this one, it's a better picture though. It's just, aw. Hang on. It's 2 in the, wait a minute, that's not the same ship. HV dash. Oh, am I my dumbass? Did I spawn this same ship both times? I think I may have. This is not the same ship. I almost deleted that. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that, yeah, that's definitely not the same ship. Different turrets, different armor, different thrust. Thrust nacelles are different, different guns up front, different configuration. Yeah, that is definitely not the same ship. Alright, HV here. Medium sniper type 2. Medium sniper. Oh, is this? No, this is not the same as that one either. Actually, is it? No. No, it's not even remotely the same. Holy crap. Yeah, it's not even remotely the same. It's got, yeah, thrusters out the side here. Yeah, okay. Alright, HV dash. Alright, so that was medium sniper there. Medium sniper type 2. Intercept, intercept. Raider. Type 2. Type 2. Alright, we can do this. Type 1. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Alright. Oh, cool. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, and it's gone now. Well, I'm glad I spawned it first. That would be this guy, right? Oh, shit. Oh, whoops. Well. Alrighty. Let's see. How do I want to handle this? Game crashed. Let's do. Oh, okay. Yay. Alright, alright. Let's get something back up on screen while that's doing its thing. I wonder if that is heat related because my heat's not doing well right now. There's my heat. Not doing well at all. Okay. Ready. Oop. Let's get that closed. All right, you're over there. We got you there. Here. Here, this is this will be fitting. So we're gonna copy this over here. Just a reference. Doot. Here. All right, here we go. Bam. All right, let me get the game restarted. Hmm. Oh wow. All right. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go. All right. I didn't expect that to change like that. Let's get rid of this. Yeah. Let's go back over here. Here. Boop. Boom. All right. Back in the game, and it looks like this was made before I loaded the other thing. Okay. HV dash. So this. So it looks like it lost a blueprint. I'm not terribly happy about that. The ship that's in the game right now is that one. Is this one here? The Type 1 Rapid Interceptor. Yeah. Okay, we can delete. What is going on? Oh, okay, weird. Let me go look in the file system real quick. Here, boop, blueprints, local. Let's see, that would be FH. And it was called Sniper, right? So it would have been FHV, HV. Okay, I see Rapid Intercept Type 1, Type 2, Medium Sniper Type 2. It was called a Medium Sniper. That's really interesting. Okay. Let's I would really like to see my desktop, please. There used to be a button in previous versions of Windows where you clicked it and it minimized everything. It took you to your desktop. And now I don't have that anymore, which is annoying if you want to go look in the trash can. Ah, this is annoying. All right, I've got to shut this down. I don't know why. Sure. Exit. Okay. Let's close that, close that, close that, close that. Ah, there's nothing in the recycle bin. Oh, that sucks. So that suggests to me I just lost that blueprint. That sucks. Spent a lot of time building that ship. You know what, though? I may be able to get it back. I may be able to load the game where I built that ship. Let's go look. All right. Well, I guess this will work a little bit better. So, I don't know how much of what I said was caught before I clicked on the wrong thing in OBS, but it looks like, for whatever reason, the blueprint that I was just looking at is gone. It's been deleted. It's not in the trash can. I don't know why. I have had that happen to me like once, maybe twice. It's super rare. And I don't really know why when loading a blueprint, like that should be a read operation. I'm not sure how it's even possible for the files to get deleted off the hard drive. But that is what happened. And they're not in the trash. So what I'm going to do is load the playthrough where I built it. I'll load the last episode, basically, or the last save, I guess, the last save file, and see if I can reload or re-blueprint the ship from there. That's very weird, very unusual. So I'm coming up on, I think, 8,000 hours. Oh, 9,000. I'm just past 8,500 hours in the game, and this has not happened. I think more than this. This may be the third time. If it's definitely the second, it might be the third. It's super rare. But yeah. And I think the last time it happened, I was also confused. I was like, why would loading a blueprint, how is it even possible when you're loading a blueprint to delete it on accident? Like that's a read operation. There should be no writing going on, you know? Because I don't even think, if you load a blueprint, I don't think it records like, oh, you like the last time you used this was on, like the last time you loaded this blueprint, because that would be a write operation. But I don't think blueprints record, like I don't think that information is in blueprints. So it's such a weird thing. All right, we're here. We're kind of on borrowed time. This is a heavy game, so I don't want to spend a lot of time here. We'll go outside, and that fighter is probably over here. Medium sniper. There it is. And all right, we're gonna disconnect it, and we're gonna blueprint it. Boop. There it is. We're gonna go ahead and rename it now to the type. We should get right. Okay, good. And that's that. We're gonna exit. We're not gonna save anything. Yay! Recovered. All right, cool. All right, back to what we were doing. Let's switch worlds. Let's go to this one. This one's a little more lightweight in terms of what's in it. Earth is a more demanding planet than Pertam as far as performance goes, because it's got all that foliage on it, grass, trees, and everything. And even though I was out in space away from Earth, my computer was still feeling the pain. And I don't understand why. I don't know why my computer gets so hot. I'm running not very many mods, nothing super intensive. The laptop fan, like I've got overridden the it's supposed to adjust the fan based on how hot it gets, and I've got it overridden, set the speed to max, and always on. And then I have it sitting on a cooling pad that likewise is on and set to max. And I mean, it's blowing out hot air, but this monitor that I have for the sensor status, it's just, things are just almost always in the red. I don't understand why. All right, let's continue. So this is the sniper type 1, and this is the sniper type 2. And I don't like, okay, and the designs are not related. They just have the same name, which is why they are type 1 and type 2. I do that a lot. And we have a Raider. Now, believe it or not, I think actually these two designs are related. Let's spawn both of them in. All right, lights on. Oh, yeah, here we go. All right. So this is the medium sniper type 2. All right. Lights on here. HV. And then this guy, the Raider. No, these are not. Nope, they're not related at all. Nope, nope, nope. Different cockpits, different configuration. Thrusters are different. Yeah, they're not related at all. Okay. That's cool. I like when I have different designs instead of eight versions of the same design. Okay. Very cool. And this one is a Raider. Okay. And this one is not occupied by me is what this one is. You can go. All right, let's see. How well do you fly? Go to high power. Well, looks cool. It's really hard to judge how well something flies when you're just in space. At least, well, for me it is anyway. Oh, did I hit it? It's not like me at all. No, I didn't. And you know what? It's moving away from me. I think I did hit it. Interesting. Oh, I forgot the real. Okay, I've got relative top speed in here. I did not realize that. I did hit it. Oh, look at me. Hey, food. That's not typical. Okay. So I wanted to build a hydrogen-powered vector thrust vehicle. Right on. So this time we're going to go with, let's see, let's reset all the colors. Build in dirty white. All right, so here we go. And this one is not, my intent is not to be as elaborate a build this time. I want something a little smaller, a little more maybe disposable, you might say. Let's see, do I want to use a truck? Sure. So it's still for use on planets. Let's see. We gonna put this here. Let's see. For fuel tanks, we have the lab hydrogen, the small hydrogen, and that's it. Okay. I don't have a good sense for how much fuel a small grid vector thrust fighter would use in hydrogen. I know for large grid, large ships, I have a good sense of about how much fuel. I'll use either 2 or 4 large hydrogen tanks, depending on whether it's supposed to be standard or like a longer range, and that's generally enough. Small grid, I don't really have a good idea. All right, let's do this. We're gonna pull here, and then I'm gonna put my junction here. This is so I can build my nacelles. Put these here. And I think I want them a little high. All right, we need the advanced rotor. Not the big one. No. All right, and then I want to use the large thrusters. Oh, and yeah, so what I was saying about how much fuel I don't have a good sense of. Yeah, I'm thinking specifically for like an atmospheric hydrogen powered craft. Up in space, most of the this is fine, as long as you use your dampeners well, you're not wasting fuel. It's generally good. Might not be enough for like combat, but I find most of the time it's good enough. All right, let's see, what should we put on top? All right, let's put this. I've built nacelles like this before. I'm not super keen to do the exact same thing again. Let's try. Oh, I know. This is a little simpler. I've built like that before as well, too. What is missing? You. This one. That one's over there. Here. Oh, this guy's missing. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Alright, anyway, let's see. Ooh, that looks cool. Oh, I like that. Let's see. Does this look good with this guy? No, it doesn't. All right, whatever. All right, we're doing that for now. All right, here and there. Here. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So we got that. All right, I'm gonna run here. All right. It's connected. And let's put a couple of these. We'll do All right, we'll come back to that. All right, we need some stabilizers. Back to this guy here. Let's go this way. Actually, do we want this? I think we might want that. No. Let's try this. We'll do that. And then here, we can do this. I'll do 3 per side. And then I was thinking, all right, let's put these thrusters down so I don't have to sort of remember where they are. So doing like that. And then I was thinking like a back-to-back C shape on each side here. Whoops. So maybe something here. Here. Let's do this. There we go. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Might be all right. That's kind of cool. Oh, and then we could do... Come on, buddy. Where are you? There you go. Something like that. It's all right. Yeah. Oh, hello to the other person that just joined. You're like, so... Here. And then maybe... what is... Alright, I'm trying to think if the shape I'm imagining... Oh, yeah. No, no, no. Is the shape I'm imagining, does it exist or not? I'm not sure. That's not... Okay, no. Let's see. No. I think it might be in here. That's the shape I was imagining. Okay. And obviously it exists. I use it all the time. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Okay, this has the pieces I need, right? We've got stabilizing thrusters laterally, and then we've got the other 4 directions covered with the main thrusters. Let's put I'm not sure where I'm going to go with this, but wanted to put something here. All right, so we've got that, and I can't build in there, so if we do, just do that. Oops. And there. Okay. So sure. Oh, I forgot I had up top bottom mirroring on. Well, that's actually going to work out well. No, let's continue the slope. And we'll build it out to this guy. It's pretty cool, yeah. Or let's see, let's turn that back on. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Oh yeah, it was on back there too. Okay, that's cool. I mean, the back seems fine. This is feeling very much like a truck. Maybe because that's the cockpit I used. I don't know. So if I make this just straight down. And that leaves all that space in there, which I can use for like programmable block or whatever. Okay. So got you there. 9. Oh, I kind of like that. It's nice. Let's see. This will be where we dock. Or better yet, let's put it. Let's put it here. We're going to use a reinforced guy. Then we'll put him here. And we'll do this guy. It seems like he fits pretty well. Sure. Should we continue this? Believe this one? No, this one. Sure, why not? Not really much of a fighter. Certainly isn't protected. But that's okay. All right, we'll do one there, one there. A guy. Okay. Yeah, not a fighter. But that's okay. All else fails, I mean, you know, there's plenty of ports to slap guns on, but I don't know. I'm kind of liking how it's turning out. Can I do something like this? And then I see, that's not really what I want. That would be good. All right, hang on. Let's see. Meal? Steak dinner. Alrighty. So if this just came straight back, I don't think it would be too good. So what if I put the slope over here? Wait, this one? No. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Interesting. I don't know about that. let's do this. How does this look? It feels a bit forced. May need to come back to that. Alright, is there any other yellow exposed? A little bit. Alright, we've got you, and... Alright, we'll get you. There we go. You guys. We have also... There they are. And these things look awesome, and I always forget about them. We also have these. All right, the yellows go up and down. Cool, there we go. And then if I really want to, I can use event controllers to toggle those on or off or whatever to get my smoke. But usually what I do is I just disable them. I just use them for pure greebling. Okay, we're gonna need, let's put some structure down here. And then we'll put a couple of computers. One and two. We need gyros as well. 1 and 2. And we never added oxygen. So I was thinking I wanted to find a place to add it almost like an afterthought, sort of like how snorkels look on vehicles that can go in the water. It's like, looks like an afterthought, you know? Like, oh yeah, we have this problem we need to solve. How about we just stick a pipe on? I don't really want it in the front. That would be a good spot for it. Okay, that is a connector. Ah, okay. So I could put it here. Yeah, all right. So we can do it like that. I don't know if that's really the aesthetic that I want. Go with it for now, though. We'll just cover it. That's the problem with these little junctions. You get all these exposed conveyor ports everywhere. All right, so let's put, yeah, I've got space for 6 in there. I think that might be a lot more than I need. Hmm. There we go. I kind of like that. Kind of like that too. I like the overlapping angles there. Ties in with that up there. I was originally thinking this. But it leaves this big flat area. So maybe we'll do that. I don't... yeah, I don't know about that. We'll do that one for now. Okay. How are we doing? Oh. Oh, we're going to need a battery. Okay, fortunately, hydrogen-powered vehicles don't really use much in the way of power. Can I get away with a single small battery? Right here. I was wondering why those things weren't kicking out smoke yet. Exhaust cap. Boom. Reset. There we go. You guys. Reset. Swallow 2. Alright, everything else can be reset. Let's see. Thrusters. You are a hydrogen thruster. And you guys are a large. All right. We're going to go here, here, and here. Let's see. We're going to do like a white hot with a tint of yellow. Let's see. What is orange? Orange is here. So if I want a tint of orange, it would be about like so. And if I bring this down a little bit. All right. And now here we'll go red with a tint of orange. There we go. Cool. All right, up 10. Let's see. Hydrogen pod. All right. All right. Boop. Perfect. All right, switch lock. And stockpile. Cool. All right, while you do that, battery here. There you go. Here. Gyros, stabilizers. Deed. And then also, let's see. Grab you. We'll come all the way down. We'll include that. So we got all the thrusters, the gyroscopes, the rotors. What am I missing? That guy. All right. ETOS system. You program TOS. Actually, yeah, do like that. Edit, browse, vector. All right. Go. I'm gonna do this again now. Custom data, VTOS here. Unfortunately, it doesn't take too long once you figure out, you know, what you like and how you want things to work. It almost basically comes down to how fast can you hit the keys. There we go. There we go. True. False. And we'll do 4 on this guy. False. You can change those settings at any time too, so I never worry about getting like that delay in there, that 3 or 4 I talk about. Apply tags. I never worry, like I never agonize over like, oh, which is, you know, like what's the optimal, you know, pick 1, 3 or 4. If it's not good enough, reduce it by 1. If it's, you can't tell. Basically, I increase it until I notice it's not working, and then I bump it back up to 1. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. Program. Run. There we go. All right, you two. Gonna give you some oomph. Oh, too much. Oh, I've got the what you call it on here. All right. Get you the same amount. All right, we don't need to see you anymore. Gyros. We don't need to see you. Thrusters. We don't need to see you. Hydrogen tank. Oxygen tank. Yeah, I guess we'll leave that. No. We'll leave it exposed for now. Oh. And then I didn't expose it. And then I hit it. Here we go. O2 and H2 tanks. All right. There we go. Yep. All right, now we can, yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Hide everything else. You are a program to be determined. To be determined. 1, 2, and 3. That's fine. Nope. And nope. We don't need that either. All right, here we go. Battery, recharge on off. Oh, yeah. All right. On. That's not what I wanted. Off. And. Oh, that's a group. 1, 2, 3. All right, this guy. switch lock, and you run here. Throttle. There we go. Then let's see, oxygen, tank, Tamic. No, O2. There it is. All right, switch. Then you stockpile on. Are you empty? Ah, you're freaking empty. Oh my goodness. Ice. There we go. And now, yes, you're filling up very quickly. All right, perfect. Awesome. Stockpile off. Cool. Oh, it almost looks like a little fish. Alright, I don't have any navigation lights or anything like that on here. That is okay. So here, we're going to do utility, hydrogen, vector thrust. I don't know. Truck. I don't know if that's the best name for it. But it's going to work for now. And truck. Trick. UHV. There he is. Alright, let's get to Earth. Oh, right. We're on Pertam this time. I like to build on Pertam a lot, especially for aircraft, because it has the highest gravity in the game, vanilla planet-wise. So if a thing can fly here, then I know it can fly everywhere else. Oh, I forgot. Look at the exhaust. Oh, man. Look at that. Ooh, that is good. Oh, that's good looking. Oh, that's nice. It's a twitchy little bastard. Okay. I guess not carrying around 10 giant batteries means you are significantly lighter. Oh, I just realized we're not even on high power. There we go. Oh my god. Oh, that's great. Ah, he's got good roll authority too. I guess hydrogen engines are also, I'm guessing they're lighter than the atmospheric engines. Part of the reason vector thrust vehicles have such a hard time rolling, or at least the aircraft do, is because the engines on the nacelles are so damn heavy. Oh, this is looking great. Give me a canyon. Show me a canyon I can fly in. Oh man, I like it. I like how the flame, because it's just trying to maintain altitude. You get that small flame, the partial flame. That looks cool. Oh yeah, look at that. If you use the VSI recolorable thrusters like I am, and you're using it with the new hydrogen thrusters, and you want to keep the shock diamonds in the center of the flame, you've got to have the opacity pretty low. Actually, wait a minute. I don't have the opacity low. I think you need to have some opacity. I think if you make them all the way up. Oh. Let's check it out. So if you do like so. This may be because it's still not maxed. Let's put it there. No? Huh, interesting. I don't know. I was playing around with the large grid thrusters a couple weeks ago, and I was able to get the color to completely overpower the texture. It might be because this is a very light color. I was using like a strong red and I think a strong blue. Here and here, we'll bring this back down. There we go. Well, they sure look good though. Oh man. Okay, I was hoping I would stumble upon some canyons or something, but I haven't seen shit. So. Here we go. Ah, damn it. There we go. Oh, sweet. Oh, turned a little too soon. Oh, which way was I going now? This way. Oof. There we go. A little hard to steer when the aircraft's butt is in your face. Well, that's cool. Never seen that before. Little spike in the center of the valley. Haha. Oh, this is cool. I like this one. Yeah, this is nice. Oops. There we go. Smash. We're still above 25% fuel. That's great. Whoa. Oh, this thing's fun. I normally, like, because normally most of my vector thrust vehicles are atmospheric, and they're a lot of work to steer. They don't have a lot of roll authority, I guess, because they're carrying tons of batteries, and I'm thinking that the atmospheric thrusters are really heavy. So usually to get them to roll, you've got to nudge them. You got to give it a little nudge in the yaw direction first to, I don't know, break the physics or loosen up the physics, or whatever term you want to use. But basically, to let the physics engine know, hey, we want to start changing the orientation, and then you can get into a roll, but it's always really sluggish, and I have to fake a lot of rolls by using excessive yaw. But this thing rolls pretty well. Like, it's really nice to fly. Normally, like, all the atmospheric ones they're work to try and fly, and this is fun. So I may have to go back later and add some event controllers to the to control those exhaust panels, the exhaust caps, so I can get my smoke. Oh. Well, oh man, that was great. All right, let's get out of here. Oh. You are out of fuel. But that was pretty good. I'm happy that that lasted a nice amount of time at full thrust the whole time. So that was, yeah, that was nice. I don't think I did anything to it, so I don't think I need to actually save it.
Fuel
low.
Awesome. All right, cool.
Fuel critical.
Well, I think that is going to be enough for today. 2 builds, and that went pretty well. So thank you everyone for hanging out, for chatting, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.